You ever heard someone say, "I would rather die than give in"? And certainly that person means it at that time. What is the point of that? How does that benefit anyone? The first time you would hear that, what would you think? Would you rather be right or happy? Think about that for a moment. Over time, you will understand the wisdom of what it says, that it's better to be happy than to be right. If you're burning down your house or creating chaos with colleagues or family members, or alienating your children, or messing up your relationship with a spouse or someone whom you love, you may be right at the end of the day, that's true, but you could also end up homeless, jobless, loveless. You'll be by yourself. See, one of the problems with having to be right is that in order to win, someone must lose. And no one wants to feel like they're a loser. It certainly isn't conducive to a healthy and happy relationship in any way, shape, or form. And you may say, well, why does it have to be this way? Why can't I be right and happy? It doesn't quite matter. It's not about being right. It's not about winning the fight. It's not about being victorious. The need for victory is not a sign of intelligence. When you find yourself getting all worked up, and the fact that you feel their self-righteousness, ask yourself, what's really important for me here? It should help you remember what your true priorities are. What are you working up about right now? The deeper commitment of loving, being kind, patient. What is that? It's only from that place that you'll be able to decide on how to press yourself to change and let go of the conflict. This is the very moment where a seed is created, which will become the flower of tomorrow's day. You have to remember that. Solutions in conflict are not necessarily easy. Sometimes important values clash, even within yourself. And at least when you ask yourself what's important, you make it visible to yourself that you're fighting for something that may matter. But must you always be right? You don't have to. The choice to remember it's what's important at the time and what is crucial about what to do to be happy. Inevitably, when you go about your daily life, you will bump into other people who will do things at times to either annoy you, frustrate you, bother you, even to the point where it makes you really angry. But the way you treat them and the way we treat ourselves, moment to moment, has a consequence to your happiness, not only in the here and now, but also in the future. The way you act towards others now are the seeds of your future happiness. Remember what's truly important in life, giving the implications that it might bring and where it might lead. Must you always be right? The answer is certainly not. It's better to be loved than to be right, once said. I love that, and I believe in it. It's better to be loved ever than to be right ever. Absolutely. So think about that. If you are in a feud or if you are in a disagreement, I would give in and lead a happy life because you deserve it.
If you like what you've heard, please let us know by leaving a comment below. We would really appreciate if you would be kind enough to like, share, and even subscribe. Feel free to follow us on Facebook.